Welcome everyone to this art tutorial where we explore creative techniques using paper and pen. Follow along in the step-by-step lesson as we learn to draw a Spirit Knight Frank from Brawl Stars. Let's begin today's lesson in the center page and draw a straight line going across the brow. So we start on the left side, draw a straight line going all the way across towards the right. And I want to step in and draw two half circles for the eyes. So on the left we're going to step in, come down towards the bottom of the eye, and then bend that back up. And leave a gap and draw that same size half circle on the right side. Now on the outside, draw two straight lines coming down the cheeks. Bend this down and then in. And I come down across the side of the cheeks. Now I want to add 3 teeth across the bottom. So starting on the left, we're just going to round this out and bend that up. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add one more curve in the center. Now let's go to the outside of the cheeks. We're going to draw those two horns. Let's start on the left. We're going to go out, bend this in, and then bend that back out towards the tip of the horn. And I want to take that shape and flip it over on the right. So we're going to start from the cheek, go around the corner of the head, come in, and then bend that back out. Now I want to draw the horn along the outside. Start from the tip, we're going to come down, go out, and then blend that in towards the bottom. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going down and out, round at the horn, and then bend that back in. Let's add 2 seams across each horn. Starting from the top, come down and up, and then we'll line that up on the right side. Let's step down and add 1 more seam. Now going back to the outside of the eyes, we're going to draw a straight line going up across the side of the head. Go all the way up to the top, we're going to add a curve for the skull, going up and then back down. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw in the color. We're going to start in the center with a curve, from left to right, going up and then down. Let's draw 2 smaller curves on either side, going up, pull that all the way down towards the outside. And then from here, it's going to bend this out, around, and then in underneath the cheeks. Let's trace the collar along the inside, start from the top, follow that curve, coming around, and then in towards the side. Now from the outside, draw 2 straight lines coming down. Go back on the left side, we're going to curve this down, across, and then back up. Now inside each of these 3 gaps, we're going to add 3 small ovals, starting on the left. Add a large one in the middle, and then a small one on the right. Now in the center, let's draw a circle, going all the way around, and then back up. Let's draw a smaller circle in the middle. Now in the center, we draw 2 straight lines coming down, round at the top and bottom, and then we'll fill that area in black. Let's add those horns on the outside of the buckle, starting on the left, then this out and then up. Curve this around and then up towards the top. Come down with a straight line, and then bend that in towards the side. Now let's go back to the top. We're going to step in, draw 2 straight lines coming down, bend this down and in towards the side of the buckle. Now we want to add 2 flaps. Let's start up here. Bend this out and then down. Go up to the side, draw that same curve, and I'll round at the bottom, coming down and then in. Let's draw that same curve along the top. Now inside this area, we're going to add 2 circles, one on the outside and one on the inside. Now going back to the center, we're going to draw that flap. Start with 2 straight lines coming down the side, and then angle this down and in towards the middle. Let's trace this on the inside. And I'll do that one more time. Now we're going to add a trim along the bottom. Starting from the left, goes down and in towards the side of that flap. Let's go down to the bottom. We're going to leave a gap, go to the left side, we're going to bend the leg going out and then down towards the left heel. And do the same thing towards the right heel. Now we want to curve the bottom of the feet. We're going to start with the left side, coming down and up. Now going back to the left side, let's curve the foot. We'll go up, bend this down, aiming towards the heel, leaving a gap on the inside. From the outside of the foot, we're going to curve the leg, going up and then in underneath those flaps. Now in between these two flaps, we're going to add a curve for the edge of the boot. Now underneath, we're going to add 3 points. Starting on the left side, come down and in, bend that up, and continue this towards the inside of the leg, adding 3 points. I'm going to add a thick sole along the bottom. Let's take this curve, step up, trace that across on both sides. Now let's go all the way back up to the top and draw on the shoulder armor. We're going to start from the side of the cheek, bend this out, and then down. From here, bend this down, and then in, and then come straight in towards the side of the body. Let's add a thick trim across the bottom. We're going to step up, follow that curve, coming in, and towards the side of the body. Now inside this trim, we're going to add 3 small circles. Let's start from the top, add one in this area here, and then one on the inside. Now let's tuck the arms in underneath. We're going to start from the very top on the inside, then it's out, and then down towards the wrist. From the wrist, draw a half circle coming in and out for the thumb. Close off the end with a bracket. Now we want to add 3 fingers on either side. Start from the bottom of the thumb, we're going to come down and then up around that bracket. Step down, go out, and then up with the second finger. And then the third finger, we're going to bend this up and then in underneath the armor. Let's go back to the top of the thumb. We're going to add a trim, going up and then out on both sides. Step up and draw that again. Let's add 3 circles inside that trim. Now let's go to the top of the arm. We're going to add a trim, coming down and in, and then bend that down towards the inside. And we'll take that and flip it over on the right. We'll finish off by signing our art and adding some color. And there we have it. There's a drawing of Spirit Knight Frank from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. And remember, every time you put pen to paper, you're building confidence and creativity. I want to thank you for drawing with me today. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next one.